Hey Capricorn, welcome to your new moon in Aquarius reading. It is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Some of it might be for you, some of it might be for someone else. If it does resonate, you'll feel it in your heart and soul where you're like, okay, this makes sense. Whereas if it doesn't resonate, you might be trying to fit it into your life somehow and trying to make sense of it. If it doesn't resonate, check your moon sign, rising sign, or Venus sign, because that could be more of the energy that you're in today. All right, we're going to take a look at where you're at. Some blockages and shadows that need to be cleared, and the energies you can call in order to help clear those things. All right, let's take a look at where you are at, Capricorn. Where are you at? Okay, so we have the Hierophant here. Wanting to connect to Source, wanting to strengthen your bond, to strengthen your connection to Source. Yeah, enlightenment, awakening. Some of you could be awakening. New paradigms in service of spirit. So I'm just getting familiar with this deck, so I apologize, guys. I gotta look it up sometimes. And I'll have to do that for sure for the reverse, because I don't usually do reverse for those of you that watch. I'm getting two separate energies here. One is someone that's awake and wanting to further their level of connection and commitment to their own spiritual growth. And then we have another energy of people that are just starting to wake up. They're starting to see synchronicities. Like, I'm just looking at like the different symbols and stuff around his head, and I'm just thinking like they're experiencing things that they kind of can't make sense of, but they're trying to. So I feel some of them are trying. Some of you are trying to. Maybe that's why you found me. Maybe you were trying to look this stuff up. I'm not sure. Or maybe you know somebody going through this, and that's why you're watching. Here we are. Let's take a look at some blockages or shadows that need to be cleared. Okay, we'll take the top one because there was a bunch of them that came out. So we have the Knight of Pentacles energy, and it's in a reverse because it's in the shadow position. So let's take a look at what that means in reverse in this particular deck. Focusing solely on wealth, workaholic tendencies, being selfish or cold, taking harmful shortcuts, stagnation or feeling stuck, feeling overly conventional. So I feel like more of the energy is focusing solely on wealth for one. Workaholic tendencies, which is not surprising for us to show up in the Capricorn reading. And I felt more of stagnation. I don't feel like there's harmful shortcuts, and being perhaps too conventional on how to go about this. So some of the blockages, there are some old beliefs that are coming up here that things need to be done a certain way. And that stubborn Capricorn energy is going to make it very difficult to create this paradigm shift within yourself and to see beyond what you've always known to work and to be true for you. So I feel like, well, let's pull some energy on this. Let's pull some energy that can help with this, because I feel like this could go many different ways. For those of you that are awake, you're still struggling with this, even though there's people that are just waking up. You're both having the same struggles around this, because those beliefs need to be released. Some of you aren't solely focused on money, but money for you is a direct correlation to the hard work you're putting in. It's a direct correlation. It's proof. It's validation for you. So maybe the vibration around money needs to change, and it doesn't mean you can't work hard towards your spiritual gifts. I just think you don't have to. I don't think you have to be so structured about it or so conventional about it. And the difficulty is going to be opening up and being vulnerable to the different ways that can unfold. All right, let's get an energy that is going to be helpful. Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles energy. Okay, this is an energy of faith and patience. It's an energy. So what I think is very interesting is, with the spiritual stuff, you don't have instant validation. I mean, Capricorns aren't really about instant validation. You're okay with the daily grind and knowing that something will come to fruition. Maybe tapping into that natural energy of yourself to do that. But you're also not going to have like a paycheck necessarily to validate that. You're not going to be, it's about finding a way to validate yourself. Okay. Finding a way to validate, your own progress. And I'm going to tell you, everybody on the planet, whether they're Capricorn or not, has trouble with that. A sign to keep going, waiting to harvest the fruits of your labor. I feel like it's going to be more, and I feel like this is for everybody. I say that a lot. I feel like, how does what you're doing make you feel? Is it tiring you out, or is it giving you energy? Is it making you feel worse, or is it making you feel better? Does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel happy? Does it make you feel joy? Okay. There might be certain aspects to what you do that brings those things in, but maybe there's certain aspects of what you do that has the opposite effect. When it comes to your own spiritual awakening, when it comes to how you want to move forward with this, know that you're always moving forward, whether you have proof or not. And for some of you, you need to look back how you were a few months ago, a year ago, to see how much progress you've already made, okay? To remind yourself of that. Okay, we're going to get a mantra here for you. When I make joy a priority, brilliant ideas will come naturally, support will surround me, and movements will form. Okay. Bam, just like that. Okay. Making joy a priority, making how you feel about things a priority. I hope that this has helped. Be your peace, love yourself, share your light, and have an amazing new moon in Aquarius.